Greetings everyone, Joseph James here with your nightly newsletter brought to you by theschooloftrade.com. Today was July 16th, 2009. Let's talk about our trade room results. 8:40 today, great day in the market. Guys, if you were with us in the trade room this morning, it was a great day. Lots of activity. Of course, we took some good trades. We'll go over those here in a second. We had an 840, of course, on 3 contracts, which brings our weekly total here to 1160. Our monthly total, the month of July, at 3455 on only a 3 contract account. Now, of course, it all happens in the live trade room, so come out and join us. I want to remind you guys the beginner's course is recommended for all free trial members. Right? If you're in the trade room as part of our free trial, I encourage you, check out a copy of the beginner's course. It's going to be a good firm foundation to get your learning started on. The room opens at 2:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's open to trial members and lifetime members. Now, of course, we're going to trade the European session open at 3 a.m. We'll also trade the U.S. session open at 9:30, and we'll close it up once lunch sets in at about 12 o'clock Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. We have 3 very simple jobs, and that is to identify, adjust, and execute. Identify the news events, identify the market we see, adjust to those news events, adjust to the market, and then, of course, we execute our trades with patience and discipline. And stop thinking so much, guys, right? Follow our rules, because our rules are going to put us in the high percentage trades that we're looking for, and it will keep us out of the trades that are going to put us with a little more risk. All right, so stop thinking so much, we follow our rules. Now, here's an example of some of the trades that we took today. Now, on the crude oil futures, this was late in the morning. We had already made our money by now. But the example that I want to give you guys here on this chart, you can see starting here just after 11 o'clock at 11:15. All right, 11 a.m., this was a 2-step short here. Now, of course, we called this out live in the room. It was a high-risk short because of the trend line that we had drawn, a major trend line on a slower time frame. Now, of course, as you guys know, we are calling every single trade that sets up, and we'll identify it as being a scratch trade, right? In other words, a trade that we're not going to take. It's a trade that we're going to take, why we take it. And of course, this one, I made sure everyone was aware of, was a high-risk entry. And of course, members took it. Members made some good money on this high-risk trade here this morning, but this was a 2-step short here just after 11 o'clock this morning. After that, we tried to get back into this market here a couple times, look for a wave short, but of course had reasons to avoid that one because of a stutter step pattern. A 2-step long, stayed away from that because of overhead resistance. And of course, as we then move over to the right, we looked for another wave short. As you guys can see, we're qualifying every single move here as a trade that we're looking to take. So if you're joining us in the trade room, you're going to watch in real time as we qualify these trades right in front of you. And of course, as you can see here, now just before 11:45, we took another 2-step long here. Again, another high-risk trade called live in the room. The reason why it was high risk because of the time of the day and because we were trading up into the chop zone. But once again, our more aggressive members made pretty good money on this trade as well this morning. Okay, so these were 2 of the situations that we saw after, 2 of the opportunities we saw after, of course, qualifying. And what I want you guys to see here is just how much time we take to go over every single trading opportunity. We'll tell you why we take them, why we don't take them. We'll tell you if they're going to be higher risk or lower risk. Now, of course, here's some trades that we did take. We got the day started off this morning on the DAX market. Now we went 3 for 3 here in the DAX market this morning, made some pretty good money. This is a 2-step long here at 24 minutes past the hour of 4 a.m. So in the European session, we identified this higher high level of 49.17. And of course, as you guys know, for a 2-step, this is a counter trend trade. So of course, you can see how we caught this reversal here pretty nicely. At 424, a 2-step long, entry here was at 18.5. This got us initial 2 points, took my first target, and then stopped me out. Right, so of course moved my stop up to my point of entry and got taken out for a scratch there on the final 2/3 of my position. Well, of course, at that time we saw some big buyers of the tape. We also saw a nice increase in the speed of the tape. So price started running on us pretty good, got back into it on price action alone, 425 this morning. This is a re-entry at 24. And of course, this is where we made the rest of our money here. Got our 2 and 4, so our plus 4 ticks and plus 8 ticks here on the DAX. Now, as you guys know, this 2-step, we're taking profit a little bit earlier. And of course, the next trade we took here was not a 2-step, was a wave. So this was a trend continuation trade. Of course, this was probably one of the most perfect patterns we're going to see all month of July. 8:43 this morning. While we were waiting, or should I say just after we got those jobs numbers here, mixed jobs numbers, we saw price move up, came right back down into the bracket, 843, wave short at 78.5. We took profit at 3, 6, and then 7 points, totaling 16 points, guys. And as you can tell, at $35 a point USD, this is adding up here pretty quickly in the DAX this morning. So another great opportunity here to make some good money on one of our favorite markets, the DAX futures market. Let's recap. Live trade room opens tomorrow morning, 2:45 a.m. So come out and join us, guys. We'll open it up at 2:45 for a 3 a.m. trade. We'll trade 8 different markets, pretty much anything you guys want. We'll trade the E-minis, commodities, gold, crude oil. We'll trade currencies. That's pretty much anything. We'll give you live calls with entries, targets, and stops. So we're going to tell you exactly where we're getting in. You'll see it live right in front of you. We'll show you how we manage the trades, how we take profit, and how we exit the market. We're going to give you plenty of opportunity for questions, so bring your questions with you, and there'll be education throughout the entire day. You'll see the market in a completely different way, guys, and we're going to give you 3 weeks as part of our trial. I want to also remind you the beginner's course is recommended for all trial members. Drop us an email for more information, sales@schooloftrade.com. My name is Joseph James. Hope the video helps. We'll see you tomorrow morning live in the trade room, 2:45 a.m. We'll catch you then.